Welcome to Blizzard Beach, which just reopened a few days ago. I'm here alone. No one will go with me. I have no friends. But I'm here at Blizzard Beach, which in November, I believe, is referred to as Little England, based on I think I'm the only American in the park today. No secret, people come from a colder climate, and this is, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's in the 80s. I'm from New York. I think it's a great day to be here. Low crowds. It's very pleasant, and it's a good day to review food, and there's a bunch of new food all across Blizzard Beach, which I'm going to be trying. Starting at the Warming Hut. It's very cute. I mean, this is an adorable park. I love the theme. I love the story. I love everything about it. The Warming Hut's very cute. The Warming Hut right now, and it's a fitting name because I think my chicken wings just sat under the Warming Hut. They have a couple new items. They have buckets of chicken wings. But also, I don't know if this is new, but it felt worthy of a review. There is a Bailey's brownie sundae, which is going to be a very basic sundae. It's vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, sprinkles, whipped cream, cherry, brownie with Bailey's. I'm going to start with this because it's liquefying quickly, as you might imagine. Kids, don't eat dessert first. Don't follow my lead. As you probably know, I'm not the world's healthiest eater. I should not be your role model when it comes to nutrition. I just got ice cream all over my leg. I went through the table. Doing great. It's spilling everywhere. It's so strong. I'm not complaining. Bailey's is delicious. They also have a Kahlua one, so pick your poison. I just figured Bailey's is the one more of you at home would order. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments which one you'd get, Bailey's or Kahlua. I'd love to know which of those people like more, because generally when we review, you know, whether it's the alcoholic beignets or sundaes or whatever, those are usually the two options. So I'd love to know moving forward what more people might be interested in. Wow, the brownie is soft. At Disney parks first. The brownie's actually fresh. One thing I've noticed about water parks in general, because they're serving less people, even if it's the same fast food you get at like Magic Kingdom or whatever, it always comes out fresher here just because it gets more attention, it's moved faster, whatever the case may be. I've destroyed the table, by the way. This table will not be usable until the next season when Blizzard Beach reopens again. I feel bad. I'll wipe up a bit, but it's spilling over the edge of the cup. It's a lot of Bailey's, a lot of liquid in there. Puddles. Every time I stick the spoon in, it's like Catastrophe Canyon, but with Bailey's. There's that hot fudge. Oh my goodness. This is simple but spectacular. There's nothing wrong with it. For a hot day, it's perfect, right? Again, very basic. Vanilla sundae, hot fudge, whipped cream, sprinkles, cherry. The brownies are actually soft and fresh, which they're perfectly fine at that point. They're better than, if you go to Plaza Ice Cream, they're not going to be like this. So I recommend the Bailey's, a perfect match for it. And she gave me a very heavy pour. So, highly recommend it. I hear people screaming from the lazy river. Alright, I'm gonna wipe my big stupid face now. This is why they shouldn't let me go film alone. There's ice cream down my leg, on the floor. It actually just looks like Blizzard Beach is melting. That's what it actually looks like. Alright. You know what's perfect after ice cream? Chicken wings. A whole bucket. I have to wipe some of this up. I don't want to get my bucket dirty. And for one of you at home, it can be your bucket as well. If you watch this video through, I'll tell you at the end how to enter to win one of these two buckets. Sorry, I want one. You guys can have the other. I love this bucket. It actually matches, the cup is similar to the refill cup. It's for Typhoon and Blizzard, and I don't know how they got away with it, but we actually got a product with original park characters. We've got Ice Skater, we have Buttons, the little baby snowman, or snow woman, snow girl, I don't know, that's out in front of Blizzard Beach, and then the parrot from Misadventure Falls is on here. which I always forget the name of. Dunkin'. It's not Crackers, it's Dunkin'. Crackers is the bird that was Mary Oceaneer's pet before Dunkin' on the cruise line. It's a very confusing sea backstory. Let's not get into it. We think Crackers died and Dunkin' replaced him. We don't know. But anyway, I digress. People are looking at me like I'm insane. They're right. These are garlic parmesan, and you get 10 in a bucket for $19.99, or you get 6 without a bucket for $11.99, which is not as good of a deal. But that being said, they look like they sat under the warmer. They did for a while. My mobile order did that weird thing it does sometimes where I didn't hit I was here, but it did it automatically. I think these sat there for a hot minute. Get it hot minute because warming hut and heat lamp. So I'm gonna try them. They don't look super fresh, but we're gonna try out garlic parmesan. Well, they're moist underneath, just not on top. And to eat my words, they're actually pretty good. They're nice and tender, juicy. The sauce is very nice. It's not, I hate to bring Buffalo Wild Wings into this. The Buffalo Wild Wings, they're super wet all the time, right? Because essentially they cook a bunch of chicken, they toss it, and they throw it in a box for you. They're the right consistency, right? It's not too wet, it's not too dry, the seasoning. There's a ton of flavor. I'm getting all of that. I'm getting profound garlic, rich parmesan. They're very well seasoned. Again, it's not a super interesting item. It's nothing outrageous, but they hit the spot. They're good for what they are. They are as advertised, and they're edible, which we know is not always the case with Disney counter service food, right? I'll have one more. I'm gonna get a drumstick out of my bucket. And then I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom and wash out my bucket. An adult man washing out 2 pails, 2 chicken wing pails in the Blizzard Beach bathroom. I suppose there's worse things you could do in the Blizzard Beach bathroom. They probably look like the ice cream puddle below me. Now I need to wipe off before I have the other ones, which I believe are honey sriracha. I'm a little more excited for the honey sriracha, but these garlic parmesan are very, very good. Come with celery. I was supposed to have blue cheese and ranch. I don't think it came, but you do get to select that. At least on mobile order, it was there. All right, honey sriracha. These smell good. Yeah, I smell that sriracha. I like it. They're pretty spicy. That's a good kick for a Disney counter service item. You get a very subtle sweetness on the front end, but that goes away pretty quickly. And then you get this lingering light heat, I would say. They're kind of like if the Polynesian sticky wings were spicy. That's how I feel about them. There's a lot of meat on that bone. Again, they're nice big chicken wings. There's a lot of meat on here. They're juicy. They're very well cooked. These are where it's at. I would absolutely get these again. These are very good. So, nothing super crazy or weird or super interesting at the warming hut, but all very solid options that I think people will be happy with. But oh, don't worry, our day has just begun. There's plenty more to eat. I better seal up my buckets and take these home and get ready for the next round. We're at Lotta Wada Lodge, which is, I think, one of the prettiest counter services at any Disney park in the world. If you can't tell, I love this park. Lotta Wada Lodge has a lot of good options. There's only one thing that's relatively new that I've never had. It is a vegan option, depending which menu you look at. And it is the Florida Garden Salad, Now, if you look at the online menu, it will advertise a Florida garden salad with chicken. That doesn't exist. That's not actually a thing that happened. But then if you come here, it's on the plant-based menu. So you have 3 plant-based options in this park. They're all in one location. Only at Lotta Wada. There are not plant-based options at any of the other restaurants in this park. So all 3 of them are here. You have I believe there's an Impossible Burger, there's a bowl, and then there's the Florida garden salad, which is going to be mixed greens with, what do we got? Cucumbers, mandarin, tomatoes, dried mixed tropical fruit, and there's carrot in. I remember reading carrot. There's carrot, rainbow carrot on top. So, a little bit about the salad. I think I might be the first person to order it, because at first they gave the salad, and then for the dressing they gave this. I'm not vegan. I don't believe ranch is vegan. So this is what they creamy buttermilk in. But this is what they gave me. Went back and asked again and got this, which is what's actually supposed to be with it, which is the balsamic with olive oil vinaigrette, which is healthier anyway. 52% less fat, 41% fewer calories than regular dressing. But it's worth noting, if this salad sounds good to you but balsamic does not, they do have a bunch of other Ken's bagged dressing. So they have ranch, they definitely have Caesar, because so what happened was they now have a Caesar salad. There's a chicken Caesar and a shrimp Caesar. So what I assume happened was they were going to offer separately a chicken version of this, and decided because it's the plant-based, maybe don't even leave there the option that they ever make a mistake and put chicken in this and serve it to someone who's vegan. That would be my assumption. And so what they did instead was make a Caesar salad, add that to the menu, and you can add chicken or shrimp to that. It'll be your standard, which I think is very good, Disney theme park counter service Caesar salad. I've always liked it. I think it's always a good option if there's a place where you're not sure what you want to eat. I think it's the safe way to go, even at Magic Kingdom counter services, right? But let's try this. I'm going to put the balsamic on, the dressing that Ice Gator intended for this salad. Let's get this on here. One package probably enough, maybe? I don't know. That's a lot. Yeah, let's put the second one. It looks like a lot, but it's all just on top, and I'm going to shake this up. This was news tonight. They played the Shake Sonora music for this. Please don't play that. We'll get dinged. Who's ever editing this? This video's in 3D. Also, I want to get all that stuff. You saw the video. Everything wasn't mixed. It was kind of very cutely placed in the corners or on top, right? So we want to get everything all around. And it's not like I'm hosting a cooking show. A man who's never cooked in his life hosting a cooking show. Here goes Bioreconstruct. All right. I can't find any of the topping. I'll say the mixed greens and the balsamic, certainly a good combination. A packet and a half might be enough of the balsamic. It might be half a packet over. It's very wet. It's a very wet salad. There's some of that dried fruit, tomato. Blizzard Beach announcement. Maybe an hour. I can't tell the time because I'm filming. Got a mandarin. This is fantastic. I love this. It's very light and refreshing, but still there's so much going on. There's so many different toppings, essentially, ingredients, right? The cucumbers, the tomatoes. There's a lot going on. Each bite is pretty different depending what you got. It all mixes together really well. I don't know what else to say, but it's a nice, light and refreshing option for sure. I think it would be filling. I think it'll be a filling dish. So, yeah, I would absolutely order this. I would absolutely get this. A lot of Wada hack. If you have your refillable cup, this is the only location with Coke Freestyle. Their machines just over there on the backside where the seating is, and many options. Now I know there's some of you that hate Coke Freestyle, like Eric Morton. Eric stopped watching once the salad appeared on screen anyway. But for those, someone will tell him, if you hate Coke Freestyle, all the other filling locations in this park are going to be your standard fountains. So keep that in mind if you're eating a lot of Wada and you hate Freestyle, and vice versa, or if you're eating a Warming Hut or whatever and you want something a little different, this is the place you got to go. But this salad, I don't really ever score things, but I give it like a 9 out of 10. This is, for counter service salad, this is one of the better ones on Walt Disney World property. So the reason I'm in different clothes is because on the day I filmed those initial reviews, that was back in November, around the time when the park reopened from its seasonal closure. The churro, the place with the churros, was out of them. I then returned on 2 subsequent occasions where the churros were again unavailable. So here I am, it's now March, the park is about to close. My hope is these items will hang on, so this will still be of use sometime in the future. If it's not, please remember the work I did for this. So we're going to, Arctic Expeditions is the name of the location. And they have 2 specialty churro options. Number 1 is going to be, we'll start with the s'mores churro, the less messy one, I think. They might both be as messy as each other. The s'mores churro is going to be churro pieces topped with graham cracker crumbs, marshmallow whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and toasted mini marshmallows. Okay. Marshmallow whipped cream, that's something. Is that not just like a marshmallow sauce then? Is it something different? It kind of just looks like a marshmallow icing, honestly. And they say churro pieces, they're mini churros. Disney, you could tell people they're mini churros. That's a term that exists and most people are aware of. There we go. Oh, wow. I probably said this earlier in the interview. I apologize. I didn't rewatch my clips from months ago. I think the water park food is always better. I think it's always made fresher. I waited like 6 or 7 minutes for these, but they were made on the spot. So the churros are hot and fresh, crispy exterior, soft interior, really great flavor. That marshmallow icing adds the right amount of sweetness. There's a hint of that chocolate sauce. I mean, it tastes like a churro if you replace the graham cracker with, or it tastes like it tastes like a s'more if you replace the graham cracker with churros. I think that's really high praise. I'm giving this a 7. This is a 7 out of 7. I'm gonna have one more. I really shouldn't, but I'll have one more. That is spectacular. What is the price on these? So they're $9, which is expensive if you're thinking, oh, it's just a churro. Because of the mini churros, they're a giant serving. I would say you can share with 2 or 3, even 4 people. Right? Because if I was not going to have a second one, I would still only probably have one more, and that would still leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would still leave 8 more pieces. So what I get, 11 then? I had 3. 11 mini churros with all this topping. It's good. It's for a theme park. It's a good deal for $8.99. I'm going to stick with what I'm saying. All right. Now we have the banana split, which is going to be churro pieces, or mini churros, topped with banana slices, which they sliced right in front of me fresh. Sliced strawberries, same. Pineapple chunks, cookie and brownie pieces, chocolate and caramel sauces, whipped cream, and a cherry. There is a cherry on that one too. I'm sure the cherry's fine. I don't feel I need to eat it. Yeah, look at this brownie piece. This one might even be a better value. This is $8.99 too, but there's a whole banana on here. There's bits of cookie and brownie, and there's a lot more going on here. With giant strawberry pieces. Let's see if I don't even know how you get all this on a churro piece. Mini churro. All right, I got some brownie and some pineapple on this one. Oh my goodness. This is even better. Holy cow. It's really nice fresh pineapple. All the fruits coming together, really exceptional. Freshness on top, and then the sweetness with them too. The whipped cream, the chocolate, the caramel, all mixing together. It tastes, I mean, it tastes like a banana split without ice cream, right? And it may sound silly to be, well, Tom, you're just recounting what the regular item without a churro would be. But when the name of the thing is s'mores churro or banana split churro, you'd be surprised how often Disney theme parks can get away from the source material, right? How something called a banana split item won't actually taste anything like a banana split. So like here they hit the nail on the head. I can't even fit that one. That I'd have to cut in half. This is a giant churro piece. I'll try. Wow. It's not even the typical Disney theme park chocolate chip cookie. It's a little fresher, it's softer, which is what I'm astounded by. I know the brownie's gonna be good because I've had it in the ice cream stuff here at the water parks. Yeah. Thick, gooey, soft, moist. Rich chocolate flavor. Spectacular. Look at these strawberries. I'm not a big fruit guy, if you couldn't tell by looking at me. But these are all so fresh and perfect. This is a 7. 7 out of 7. Great for sharing with the family. This is a real heavy one with all the bananas and the fruit. Sorry, my napkins keep flying away. These are both 7s. This is spectacular. I hope these both come back. Or I hope they're moving over to Typhoon Lagoon, which will open for business in a couple days, because these are, without a doubt, the best churros I've ever had at Walt Disney World, and I would dare say they're better than churros I've had at either Disneyland Resort or Tokyo Disney. Not all I've ever had, but both those resorts known for their churros, these can go head to head with those for sure. So I think these are a must. If you're gonna be at the water park, I think you have to try these. It was worth, I will say this, I'm in a good mood now because, I've been fighting to get these for months. At least they were worth it. At least they were spectacular. So hopefully someone at Disney's watching this and can hear this and know, please bring these back. Please don't let these die this week. They must live on.